or Jabat or Jaw. Jaw. Sometimes you call it Jaw. Or Jaw. Jaw, yes, Jaw. Okay, this is the home of Radharani's in-laws. Okay? On the left altar is, you can see, Jatila. Jatila is the mother-in-law. Kutila, the sister-in-law. And Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu is the husband of Radharani. So, Purnamasi Mata, by her instruction and arrangement, she arranged the marriage of Radharani and Abhimanyu. She is also the one who stopped or declined the marriage of Radha and Krishna. Because once Radha and Krishna got married, in their Brajabhumi pastime, then everything will collapse. You know, the Leela will collapse. That is not the plot of the story. So that's why they have to be they have to be separated. So instead, Purnamasi got Radharani married to Abhimanyu. But actually, Abhimanyu is the shadow expansion of Krishna. And Abhimanyu, he cannot even touch the shadow of Radharani. You can see Radharani has a separate sleeping arrangement. So this is their house in Braj. Although Radharani got married, she is only like 3 kilometers away from Krishna. She is even more closer compared to Varshana. And to make the story more interesting, their loving story of Radha and Krishna more interesting, we have the villains. In movies, there are always the hero and the villains. They are the ones who will make the life of the heroes difficult. So, Jatila and Kutila, they are like the spies, the thorns of Radha and Krishna Leela, in order to give more excitement, more thrill, and more adventurous. So, we have, that is the duty, that is the role of Jatila and Kutila. Okay. And on the right side, the main altar is Radha Kanta. Radha Kanta. So that is Radha and Krishna. And on the right side, you can see Kali Krishna. Krishna, he has, this is associated in the past time where Krishna transformed himself in Kali Mata. So it happens here also somewhere in Jagat. So one time, because Jatila and Kutila, especially Kutila, the sister, she always find fault against Radharani. In the family, the sister-in-law is always like that. She is not in favor of the wife of her brother.
Until now.
Yeah, even now.
Always anti.
Yeah, always against, They are like a contra vida, like enemy. So, she always find fault. And she always gossip to her mother. So, both of them, the mother-in-law and the sister-in-law, they are always against Radharani. They always spread rumors that Radharani is an unchaste woman. She is always going outside even though she is already married. And they are also hearing from the villagers that Radha and Krishna are somehow meeting each other. But they don't have any proof, they don't have any evidence. They didn't even see them together. So, one time, they are in one kunja, in a kunj. Radha and Krishna, and all the gopis, they are outside, and only Radha and Krishna inside the kunj. Then, somehow, Kutila heard that Radharani is with Krishna. Okay, so now, Kutila was thinking, so now is the time to caught Radharani red-handed. So immediately she ran to her brother, Abhimanyu, And she told, your Radharani is splitting with Krishna there. You should go immediately. So, now, Abhimanyu, now this is his chance to finally caught Radharani in the act, no, with Krishna. So, Abhimanyu, like sprinted. He runs so fast. He rushed to the scene. Then, when Abhimanyu is fast approaching, so Radharani, the gopis saw Abhimanyu running fast. So, they don't have enough time to run away. Immediately, Lalita went inside the kund and she told, Abhimanyu is coming. Then suddenly Radharani, no, she was worried because she might be caught in the act with Krishna. Then Krishna said, don't worry, just turn your face around, then everything will be okay. So Radharani just turned her face against Krishna and suddenly Abhimanyu came. So when Abhimanyu arrived and Radharani was looking at Abhimanyu, suddenly Abhimanyu bowed down over his prostrated obeisance. Radharani was shocked. Why my husband is bowing down? So when Radharani turned around, she saw Krishna in Kali form. So Krishna turned himself in Kali Mata. And Abhimanyu was thinking, oh, my wife is always praying for my protection. She is a very nice and very chaste wife. She is a very good wife. So, Abhimanyu, so whatever doubts in his head, immediately it was erased. So now he was thinking that, oh, this is the reason why Radharani always come to this forest in order to pray to Kali Mata. So I will let her come here and pray every day. Okay, Kali Krishna ki jai. Jai. Okay. So you see, we went to one secret room. It is written there that is the room, the secret door where Radharani would sneak in to go outside, or sometimes Krishna will sneak in to get inside. So even though Radharani is here, even though she got married, they still have a chance to see each other every day. Huh? Okay, this place, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we consider this as the topmost place when it comes to the level of different ras and bhav, no? So this place is where the Parakiya ras. This is the place of Parakiya ras. So there are two types of Madhurya ras. The relationship between Krishna and the gopis, or the girls or ladies in Braj. So Parakiya means wedded. Swakiya means wedded relationship, means married to Krishna. So it means those who are like in Queens of Dwarka, they are in Swakiya ras. So the story is quite normal. No? They just living their life like husband and wife. But the higher than that is Parakiya ras. It means unwedded relationship, like paramour. So now, this Parakiya ras is only present in the spiritual world. So this is completely different from what paramour affair in the material world. So as mentioned in the Shastra, whatever is highest in the spiritual world is the perverted reflection of the material world. So it is the lowest in the material world. So if you try to imitate this paramour love affair, then it is like abominable in the material world. So it is completely different, nothing to do with the material affairs. So they exhibited this kind of bhav or ras. Why? In order to intensify the loving affairs, in order to give more excitement thrill, and to show how much one can do everything in the name of love, even to the extreme. Someone will do everything in order to meet or her beloved or his beloved. So this is just to show, to intensify, to churn the love between Radha and Krishna. So there will always be obstacles because they are illegal. It's illegal. So in the eyes of the society, it's unethical. It's like immoral. But Radharani, she is willing to sacrifice her own reputation. No? She left her family. She risked her own social reputation and relationship with others just to be with Krishna, just to fight her love for Krishna. So in the name of love, Radharani will do everything. So there are so many pastimes that took place here in Yavan. So there is one pastime. One time, again, so they are always hearing rumors. So in village, there are always rumors. Always gossip because it's just a small area. Everyone knows what's going on with each other. So they are always hearing that Radha and Krishna, they are always meeting with each other. So Jatila and Kutila, they became fed up. Now we have to stop this because it will destroy our reputation as respectable Brahmin family. So now, no more. Radharani will stay here in the house, in our house. We will not allow her to go out. Then Kutila said, how about Mother Yashoda? Because Radharani is always cooking for Krishna. Now you go to Mother Yashoda, tell her, we will not allow Radharani to cook. She can find another lady to cook for Krishna. Rohini can cook, others can cook, they can cook, but not our Radharani. So now, when the Radharani heard that she won't be allowed anymore to go outside, suddenly, Radharani felt a fire of burning in her body and she felt unconscious. Then, Jatila and Kutila and all the Sakis, they saw Radharani, she was lying on the ground. So Jatila said, oh, what happened to my daughter-in-law? What happened? Then Radharani said, I was bitten by a snake. So, and the poison is spread all over my body. Then they were all like worried because anytime Radharani would die, just when the poison reach in her antibody, it's like only within 2 hours, then Radharani will pass away. Then Jatila and Kutila became so worried, they don't know what to do. Because if Radharani died, Abhimanyu will also die because that is his life and soul. So the concern is because of her son, not on Radharani. So now they have to find a snake antidote or snake charmer where they can what do you call that? Cure the poison. So they were instructed to go to Purnamasi told them, you should go to Garga Muni. Okay? So Jatila and Kutila, they went to Garga Muni. And Garga Muni said, my sister, she knows. She is the snake charmer. She knows how to cure that poison. So they approached the sister, Gargi. That is actually, daughter. That is the daughter of Gargamuna, Gargi. My daughter, she knows. So, Jatila and Kutila, they went to Gargi. And Gargi said, now this is the arrangement. Gargi said, I cannot manage to go there. But I know one personality who can cure the poison from the Radharani's body. My sister. So she has another sister. She just came here from her in-laws. She is from Kasi. Kasi means Varanasi. So now she is in Mathura. So you should go to Mathura and we will convince my sister. So they went to Mathura. So the name of the snake charmer is Bijabali. But actually, that is Krishna. So beforehand, they disguise Krishna as like a, like a lady, like a snake doctor. So Dakila and Kotila went to Mathura, and they plead to Bijabali, please come to our house and please cure my daughter-in-law because she was bitten by the snake, and the poison will spread all over her body at any time. Then Bijabali told them, how can I go to Braj? I heard someone, a black man, a black boy, when he is going to stare at me, I will lose my chastity. I don't want to go there. No. We will come with you.
Okay.
We will protect you. We will protect you from this boy. Don't worry, we will protect you. So Krishna was talking about himself. So now all of the ladies, they accompanied Krishna as Bijabali, like disguised as a snake charmer. So they went to Yabat. So when they arrived here, Radharani was covered with cloth from head to toe. So Bijabali said, you should uncover her body because I have to touch every limb of her body and I have to recite mantra in order to detect the poison where it started. Okay, it's okay. Whatever you say, we will do just for the sake of our daughter-in-law. So they uncovered Radharani's body, and now Bijabali or Krishna started touching every limb of the body of Radharani, and he was reciting some mantra. Then suddenly, when Krishna touched the chest of Radharani, so Bijabali told them, now I couldn't take off my hands from here. We have to recite a different mantra, and this mantra is so powerful that at any moment I can take out all the poison. But everyone should go outside, and you have to bolt the door from outside so nobody can come inside. Okay, whatever you will say, we will follow you. So everyone went outside of the door. So only Radharani and Krishna was inside. Then the gopis, they knew what's going on because they already knew that the snake charmer is Krishna. So they were laughing but hiding their laughs and smile. So now Radha and Krishna was only left inside the room. Then Krishna now imitated the voice of the snake because Krishna told them, I will bring here the snake who has beaten Radharani. So they were hearing out from the outside. Then Krishna changed his voice. Then the Bijabali asked, who are you? Why did you come here? Then the snake, I came from Kashinath. I am the king of the snake. Who sent you here? I was sent by Lord Shiva. Then why did you come here? Because my mission is to bite Abhimanyu. Then why did you bite Radharani? Because Abhimanyu, he was protected by the chastity of his wife. So I cannot kill him. But instead, I have beaten Radharani. So once Radharani dies, then Abhimanyu will also die. But actually, my mission is to kill Jatila. No. Then when Jatila heard that, so why you have to kill Jatila? Because she is the one who stopped Radharani from cooking to Krishna's food every day. And my Lord Shivaji is not different from this Krishna. So she is making an offense to my Lord. Then, when they heard that, immediately, Jatila bowed down at the door and she was praying, Oh, please forgive me, king of the snake. Now I promise you, I will never stop Radharani from cooking. Then after that, I will also bite her sister-in-law because her sister-in-law, she is always finding faults with Radharani, who is very chaste. Then Kutila again, she also bowed down. Please forgive me. I will never find fault against her anymore. I will never argue with her anymore. And she can go anytime with her sakis. She can go to the forest. So please forgive us. Okay. I will only forgive you if you promise right now in front of Shivaji that you will do this. Yes. You will never again forbidden Radharani to go outside. She is free to do everything. So in this way, okay. Now I have free all the portion from her body. You can now come inside. So when they open the door, then the Sakis they ask, oh, hey Radhe, how do you feel now? Then Radharani said, I am feeling alright now. Now my body is free from all the pains. So in this way, Radharani has saved, Krishna has saved the reputation of Radharani that she is unchaste. So now Jatila and Kuntila will no longer forbidden Radharani. She is now free to go and outside and meet Krishna. Jai! Radharani ki Jai! Okay? There are so many pastimes here that happens here in Biyabat. Know the jewelry pastime from Nandagaon? The Bhimanyu brought Krishna with the box of jewelry.
Yeah.
So it also happens here. They brought that box in the room of Radharani. So many pastimes here. These are like esoteric pastime. It's not usually being discussed. But because we are here, we discuss it. So now there's another one place here, Kishori Kund. There's also one good pastime there. Okay, we will discuss there on that side. Jai ho, bolo Radharani ki Jai, Jai Krishna ki Jai, Jatila Kutila Bhimanyu ki Jai, Radha Kalta ki Jai, Yabat Dham ki Jai. Seva. Hey, Seva.
Picture muna, picture. Just sit down, the same position.
Okay.
Ikaw na yung ko.
I was sitting.
Same position.